Man, I think I've heard everything now on POTA contesting. I just heard a park-to-park request, and the activator said, go ahead, park-to-park. And the park activator, the second one here, she keyed up and gave him a report and thanked him, and she said, hang on for a second, operator. And the next operator came on, and it was a guy, and he was giggling. Oh, hang on a sec. Whoops. Giggling like a little frickin' boy. Hang on a second. And he came back, and he was 10 dB over 9. I just kicked on the amp. Just turn on the heat. I hope you can hear me now. He was giggling like a fucking moron, man. A kilowatt from a picnic table? Or an automobile? Really? I highly doubt that. And it's not the power level I'm doubting. You know what I mean? See that ham right there? Kilo Yankee 4 Echo Juliet. He's a narcissist and a selfish bastard and a incredibly just, doesn't care about anybody but himself. Wants to see his name in lights, man. Wants to see his call sign on the big bad POTA.app, right? Now, I spotted somebody and somebody else, bang, immediately within, it took long enough for him to type, 10 seconds, spotted over top of me, immediately. Wasn't an RBN. Now, I can't hammer the RBN, the POTA coders for over-reliance on RBN this time. That was a selfish bastard human being. Didn't give a shit. My spot said TNX for working us QRPers, old man, 73. Because the activator took the time out to work as many QRPers as he could hear. When he was done with the QRPers, he carried forth with his activation. My hat's off to him, man. And so I spotted that fun spot, and bang, within 10 seconds, I was replaced by a selfish bastard. Not that one, another selfish bastard. And within 15 more seconds, that selfish bastard spotted over top of the selfish bastard that spotted over me in 10 seconds. You know what I mean? I vow on the soul of my mom and dad, I will never spot again. Been giving it some thought. I will never self-spot when doing an activation, and oh yes, I will still do activations. I will never log another contact I make sitting here at home. They're just for my entertainment. They're just for my amusement, of course, just for my propagation examination and antenna testing. I still feel the magic of radio when I contact these men and women. You know, my imagination runs wild imagining their situation, their operating conditions, you know what I mean? And it's fun. And it still is fun, and I'll still continue to do that, but I've turned a new page. I'm no longer going to even bother spotting my own contacts, even if they're QRP. It'll be the first QRP contacts I don't bother to spot. To log. Sorry about using the word spot so much. I'm not happy. Frustrated. When I do my activations, I will not spot. And when people start catching on, if somebody spots me, you can tell, come blam, goes the pile up. And I'll announce, okay, I've been spotted. I'm going to take 3 more calls and then QSY. If you want, come find me. I'm going to do organic activations. And once I'm spotted, I'm out of there. I'll spin the knob. I'll find another frequency and start over. I am. And you know what's a shame? Since I have stopped taking the system, the program, at all seriously, humans don't matter anymore, man. You know, it's all about the machine, right? It's all about RBN. It's all about the goddamned internet. People have nothing to do with it. Barely. It's how it feels to me anyway. And sadly, since I no longer take it seriously enough to take the time, because it does take a little bit of time now, man. You know, filter that activations queue cells in my log, generate the ADIF file, email it to the, post it, send it to the administrator. You know, screw that. When I do activations, it's purely for my fun and my entertainment. And the number of serious POTA chasers that are into it for the fun and the magic of the program, they're the only losers, because the big-ass guns, those big-ass guns that you hear contesting in the system now, they don't give a shit whether they get credit or not. They're just out to crush some piss ants. That's all they're out to do. You know what I mean? They don't want to deny you. They just want to put you in your place, man. They want to be the first goddamn ham that activator works. You know? And when I do my activations, I am going to announce I'm going to start with only QRPers. Once I've exhausted the QRPers, I'll work the mobile stations. Once I work the mobiles, I'll call for park-to-parks. And then I am going to announce, okay, guys, I'm going to call QRZ. I suggest turning your power down because I'm going to take the very weakest signals. I'm working the weakest today. I'll take a handful and then I'm out of here. I'm going to spin the knob and start over. Find me if you will, if you want. I'm very frustrated. And that's the best solution that I can come up with for me. For the POTA coders, it's also simple to fix their goddamn nightmare. See their happy little one-word drop-downs? Add another. Call it hide. Drop the drop-down and you can choose to hide FT8 spots. And and you can choose to hide. I suggest give the option hide FT8 spots, I'm sorry, man, I'm upset. Give the option to hide RBN spots and give the option to hide FT8 spots. Hey, programmers, the little radio button checkbox next to those. Hint, hint. Or don't you give a shit? I'm out of here. 73.